Affirm, I am committed to improving my life and I am becoming the best version of myself. Hey beauties, today we're going to be making one of my favorite super simple formulas, which is Calendula Oil. Calendula Oil is amazing for dry skin, acne. It's full of essential fatty acids. It's anti-inflammatory and it's super all-purpose. You're going to need calendula herbs, any oil of your choice. I chose argan, airtight bottle container, and something to stir with. So to start, we're going to take our calendula herbs. These are dried, and we're going to put them in your container. I have beaker covers that are airtight, but if you don't have beaker covers that are airtight, just use a jar. You don't want to use fresh because fresh will introduce bacteria into the formula. Oil might help keep the bacteria down for a while, but eventually it will mold and the formula will be bad. So use dried herbs only. I chose to use argan oil. Argan oil is an environmentally conscious oil that doesn't rely on toxic chemicals to thrive. It also is a dry oil and it's typically cold pressed. There's so many benefits to argan oil. You can use whatever you like. You can use half jojoba, half argan. I just keep it simple and use argan. It's really like a really good all-purpose oil. It's expensive. It's a premium oil, but I love it. So now you're going to stir. You really don't have to stir. I just like stirring to see all of the wonderful herbs. This oil has actually been sitting for like 60 days because I forgot to continue and record the video. But yeah, so this is infused, but I'm still going to keep my herbs in the bottle. Usually I would strain it or add the herbs directly to the bottle, but for the purposes of this video, I kept it in this container. So now we're going to transfer it to our containers. Usually you should use a dark container, but for aesthetics, I'm gonna use the regular containers that I use for the Beauty Loft. So now let's bottle it. This can get kind of messy. I didn't have a funnel available at the time. I was at the shop and wanted to make sure I recorded this video. So if you don't have like a funnel, this can get really messy. So just be careful. And again, this is such a super simple recipe, or I wouldn't even call it a recipe or a formula. This is very basic. You don't need a preservative. You don't need any extras. You could add a little bit of vitamin E oil to extend the shelf life, but you definitely don't have to. You could keep this recipe or formula as basic as this, and it'll be just as potent as using anything else. Look how gorgeous this looks. I love the way this looks. And then, of course, you put your tops on. I use a disc cap. I'm not a big dropper fan because I like to keep things like low maintenance. So disc caps are low maintenance. The herbs won't get stuck in the little dropper or the little pump. So yeah. So again, this was a super simple recipe. Argan oil soaks into your skin. It absorbs into your skin super fast. So you're not going to have any problems like with greasiness. You could definitely use this on babies. This is safe to use while you're pregnant. This is safe to, if you want to cut the amount of argan oil, half a jojoba. Jojoba is really good for like aging skin, and so is argan oil. So like the benefits of this oil are just like really endless. So again, this is a multi-use all-purpose oil, and you don't actually have to change this. Now you could add things if you wanted to sell this like in a bottle, because you do want to up the appeal, but for me this is just for personal use, and it's one of my favorite oils to make, and it's one of my favorite oils to use. So that's it, guys. Super simple. Love it. Thanks for watching.